do a short little video. This will be a tutorial on basically something that there hasn't been a tutorial on in a long time. You might be curious why I'm about to hit new game. You don't have to worry. Even though I'm doing this, it will not make it where it will lose my stuff. I've already done this plenty of times. But I'm going to simply show you the best parts about the origin and explain things about what you need to know, to be honest. First off, the only part that matters on here is this, the origin. This is basically for those who don't know their playstyle, don't know what they're gonna do, and just want like basically best for a newbie and worse for somebody who actually has one of these playstyles. This one, you don't get the best with stats, you don't get the worst with stats, to be honest. And that's simply how it goes. But let's go through the stats. Okay, level is, well, your level. Blood Echoes is how much money you have already, starting off. Priority, as you can see from your heart emblem, is your health. Endurance is your speed. The arm that there's a strength next to it is how hard you can hit. Normally this is used, well, how strong you are. This is used to either wield a heavy weapon or to use it at its max potential, to be honest. Now, blunting, that's literally what it's called. It's called a blunting. That is for guns. Certain guns require you to have a higher one, to be honest. Arcade will only be needed later in the game, so starting off with 20 or 10, or I think the max is actually 14. Yeah, starting off isn't the best. But let's go through these now. For lone survival, you're gonna start off with most health. You're gonna do decent on everything else though, and you're gonna have 420 echoes. That's actually pretty good, to be honest. Personally, one of the better ones is this one. You start off with 14 strength, which is really good. Your endurance and health aren't that good though. I mean, they're okay, they're not the best. And I know I just skipped these. We'll go through these. I wasn't really caring about these. This one, it gives you, I think, the max endurance, right? Yeah. But your health is at 9, which I think is the lowest. Bloodting is literally at the 6. Your skills at 13 though, which this all has 60 points going through it, so you gotta think about that. It's actually really good when you start going through it. But yeah. Next one is professional. Violent pass, to be honest with the next one, but this one's kind of gonna be like lone survivor, to be a little bit honest. And how its stats work. It's actually a little bit better in some category. With variety, I don't know how you pronounce it. Let's just say health. You have 12. Your health is at level 12. Your endurance is at level 11, and your strength, I think this is max. Starting off is at level 15. Skills at level 9, which is not the best. Bloodting is at level 6, and Arcane is at level 7. I'm gonna go through what skill does. Skill basically makes it where special things, actually you can get a better use out of them, so skill is actually really good to have high. So, I think I already showed you this one, but this one has the lowest health, besides maybe Waste of Skin. Waste of Skin has one. This one? So, yeah, Trouble Pass and Professional have the least amount of health, but this one has a 15 skill rating, which, like I said, I think is the max you can start off with. Yeah. Your strength is only at level 9, your endurance is at level 12, and your blooding is at level 7. Arcane is at level 8. Arcane is how much damage you'll do with magic types, by the way. Blooding is how much damage you'll do with, well, weapons that fire. Or requires silver bullets, to be honest. This one, I've already went through. It is basically one of the better ones, to be honest. Now, I'm going to let you know something. If you're not wanting that much, if you want to lose, if you want to sacrifice a little bit of your health, but you want to do a lot more damage, and have a better chance of going on, to be honest, you go with the military veteran. The Noble Silicon is horrible. I'm sorry, but this is one of the worst class, but you do start off with 540 echoes, which is the max, but Cruel Fate, you do get 500, and the stats are a little bit better. Though I do like how this works. But this one also is not going to be helpful until later on, because you get a level 14 Arcane, but you have a level 5 Blunting, which is not good, by the way. Your skill's only at level 9, which is not the best. Your strength is at level 10, and your endurance is at level 12. Your variety is at level, well, 10. By the way, hold on. I think I did this one, by the way. I think about it in this one. This one's one of the better ones to start off with, to be honest. Now, this one most people like. This is the worst. I'm gonna explain why this is not actually the worst. First off, this is for the player who, yes, they'll start off weaker, but they have more room to explore, more room to become better, more room to become the legend, the great, and the powerful. Yes, you may, first off, you may only start with 10 blood echoes, but those are things you can easily farm for. Your level may be only 4, but guess what? It's cheaper to level up, and you get to choose where your points go. Let's just say this: you could start off a level 16 strength when you reach level 10 just by putting on strength with it there, or 16 energy, 14 endurance, and so on. This one I'm going to tell y'all is not the one I would normally choose because you're going to be weaker at the start, but we're going to do it this time just to show you what I mean. I'm going to change up my stuff. Let's do this is what's going to take me a little bit. Voice. Boop, 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 boop. Pinhead. Very bulky. I don't know why, but I love doing this, to be honest. Making my eyes really big. And I like the red eyes, to be honest. For y'all who did not know, you can actually, you don't have to do this. You have these own selections over here, which this is actually this one, I think. Oh no, mine's a little bit brighter. Okay. Yeah, but then I go over here and I change this one to be the same. Probably sometimes we go to the size of this color and change it to white. But yeah, that's all we're doing. We're actually gonna finish this up by giving it a name to be on, just to be nice. We're gonna go with this one, Proto. But for a beginner, if I was you, I wouldn't start off with this one. I'm only using this one to show you that it's actually not the worst class to start off with. If I'm a beginner and I don't know what I'm really gonna be doing in this game, this one. This one's the best one to start off with, to be honest. For a beginner, for a noob. Sometimes they're called noob, nub, or something else. Or scrub. This one for one of the ones who wants to do more damage, but doesn't want to sacrifice that much health. And the skill would help you with the cane, by the way, that you get. I'm only going to do this one because I want to just show you that it's not actually that bad. I'm probably going to die a lot, but I can kill very quickly. And I know a lot of different methods to farm in life. I'm going to show you the difference and explain what makes a weapon good and what makes it bad, and why you don't want to always go for the damage. Because if you just go for a slow hitting weapon, you're gonna try to hit an enemy before you can, they're gonna hit you 20 times and you're already be dead. But yeah. This is not gonna be my main character. I was just wanting to show you all this since this thing hasn't been updated, and I think now going on a year, and before that it was 3 years. So all you're doing right now is you're just gonna run through here. You can either attack the dude or right now, or you can run past them. Running past them will not really change anything. You just go back and kill them later. And actually, for me, it'd be better because I'm not gonna be able to actually kill him. I mean, you could actually, to be honest, kill him. I don't think he actually leaves his house, would he? By the way, when you're in the middle of opening a gate, you can't be killed. Yeah, see. So, enemies always have this little area where they can't actually exit. Now, we probably could fight him and beat him, to be honest, but we shouldn't. Oh, he actually hit me. Now, we are doing this to get the, we're doing this to get the best start, to be honest. We need to get these guys to follow us, and when they get down here, we're gonna run past them. This is the best moldable class you can go with. He's gonna follow me, but I'm just gonna kick him off. This would be really funny to watch him fall. Wait, no, right here. To be honest, I actually like attacking enemies without a weapon. It's just fun. It's, the style you want to go with when you're doing this kind of combat is you want to hit them and move back immediately. They're gonna go up for a charge attack because you're doing this. Like I said, slow attacks are not always best, and as you can see, I did actually kill him without even getting a weapon. So first off, let's just go here now. I mean, we should get a weapon. You don't have to die necessarily to get the weapon, and that's what I'm trying to show you. You can just go back to the hunter's den. Heck, there's actually a lantern in that building that you can just go to the hunter's den through. But I figured I just show you this. Now you will be able to go. So, the best weapon here is actually the slow cleaver. The hunter's axe is a decent weapon, to be honest, but definitely not the best. It is the stronger hitting weapon, but this one, I'm going to explain the thing between it. For the blunderbuss, you can hit more enemies at once, but you won't do as much damage unless they're really close to you. It's pretty good, to be honest, but for this tutorial, I'm just going to show you what the equipment I would choose. Now, now that we have our weapons, let's equip them. Yeah, I kind of like how you don't even have to have these equipped if you don't want to. But, first, why do I say this weapon's probably going to be your best choice? Yes, it is going to be your best choice. Now, this gear is not the best, but it will be decent for y'all who are just starting off. You can either start using this gear right at the beginning, or you can go grab that gear. But for now, we're going to reawaken in here. So you're probably curious, but what if I wanted to go get the other weapons? What if I wanted to level up? How do I do that? You don't have to beat the you don't have to beat the first boss, you just have to fight the first boss. Now the first boss actually is not that hard to beat. I beat it in a matter of like an hour after starting, to be honest. It's a little bit more than that. But I also had my account resetted on me right before that. I'm pretty persistent with this game, but I always know that any setback can always lead to a better beginning. In my eyes, there is no such thing as a setback. But as you can see, this is, by the way, the range version, and this is the regular version. This one, you do a little bit more damage, and you also have this attack. And with these guys, you always want to do this charge attack, or any charge attack, because if you don't, they will most likely be able to kill you. Now, at the very start of this game, I'm going to let y'all know something. You do not want to go and attack there's going to be this guy who's literally been eating McDonald's his whole life. And he goes to McDonald's like every day. But he still wears his armor. His armor had to be customly crafted because of how fat he got. Now this is just my story behind him. I'm getting this from one of my friends, by the way. But you don't want to fight him because right now at this level you would be just obliterated by him. And even in the later levels, if you're not careful, he will obliterate you. He has some stupid attacks, to be honest, that I want to explain to y'all why I consider them dumb and pointless. First of all, one of his attacks is literally just a jump. You heard me. It's a jump. It's just any, jump. But let me explain how the jump works. He'll just jump and charge you, and it's actually quite easy for him to kill you with it. Now there's going to be a guy right here. He's going to try to charge you. Grab that. Move out the way. This is a faster hitting weapon, and it does almost as much damage as the other one. That's why I say this is the best to start off with, and this is C. This is literally the thing you see being used right at the beginning of the game. Hey, I did for that. He always does that to me. Like that. And again. Like that. Charge attack. Both are dead. Now, I've been playing this game for a while, so I actually know all the things you should do and all the things you shouldn't. But, this guy's gonna run up here, by the way. They both are. We're back. Always double tap O when you're back to see them attack you. Unless you're like that and you can't because you just attacked. Now I'm gonna warn you that dude with Saber, he can easily kill you. Both of them can. And because I'm only level 4, it's gonna be even easier for him to do it. But like I said, this is not the best start, but it is one that if you're just wanting to have fun and get level up quicker and have more of a customized character, this is the one you want to go with. And I'm already earning a poop ton of... Well, that goes. I mean, I've had way more. I mean, heck, this is nowhere close to getting enough for the Merciful Blade. I think it's called the Merciful Blade or the Mercy Blade. The Blade of Mercy, maybe. It's a short sword that turns into two daggers when it's in this mode. But for y'all who, I'm gonna warn y'all though that the best starter weapon probably will have to be the Hunter's Axe. Only because how much damage it does. It doesn't a poop ton of damage, but it's a slower weapon that it has a really good power attack, and to be honest, you could play the whole game just with it. I mean, you're obviously gonna have to level it up, just saying. And it's not one of those weapons that really matters as much with how much strength you have, but it does always help. There are actually weapons that you have to be a certain amount of strength to actually even be able to use. Now I'm gonna get a little bit, the C word here nearly dies, so I had to back up there. I have to heal myself. Like I told you, yeah, I was about to attack him, but if I did, I would have died. His attack would have actually hit me through my attack, and I would have hit him too, but Doesn't matter if he's gonna do an attack that will kill me. I should just try to dodge. Now this guy's gonna start shooting at me, and when you're fighting, I suggest it's smarter to actually attack them before they can attack you. I mean, that's common sense though. Gonna hit this dude. He's about to kill me. This dude's not that. This dude's easier to kill, but he does a lot more damage. Which is how this game works. It's always balanced in a way. I don't know how I'm really supposed to explain the balance. It's easy to explain, but let me explain how it balances itself out, so you all understand. The way it balances itself out because you have an enemy that does a lot of damage, but they'll be slower. You have an enemy that doesn't do as much damage, but they'll be way faster. You may have an enemy that for example, is crows that are a one-hit kill. Like, if you don't kill them, they will. I guess that's only with the axe. They can kill you if you're not careful. Now I'm gonna show you an enemy you don't want to start off by attacking. That enemy right there. Now, probably like, but why? He's just a really good enemy over there. Yeah, for a lonely little enemy, he could easily kill you. Now that he's seen me, he's gonna charge at me. But he's just showing me. Now we're running away from him because, yeah, like I said, he can easily kill you. When you're fighting him, I suggest Molotovs, to be honest. And I didn't show you all this yet. Molotovs, depending on your skill, they'll do actually more damage. Nope. I didn't hit him. I wasn't able to hit him yet. No. He keeps on dodging them, okay? And as you can see, that is how you... I'm gonna count this a one-hit kill. Because I only did really a damaging thing after that. But yeah, the Molotovs, they are your best friends in this game. For newer people. People just starting out, they will be your best friend. Trust me. You'll only survive this game if you have a Molotov on you sometimes. I know it's sad that sounds. It's just true. So, and they also can be good for bosses. Yeah, I'm gonna take down this dude with it. Or not. I'm just gonna dodge it. Now I'm just showing you strategies to take down these enemies. This will be like basically part 1 to the full-on guide of just how to start off and use your character wisely. I will warn you though, those dogs, they are easy to kill, but like I was saying, they are actually really fast and will easily kill you if you are not careful. This game always does this kind of thing where it's gonna be easy to kill an enemy, but they're also gonna be easy for them to kill you. Now, this dude, he's going to shoot at you. He does pretty good damage, to be honest. But if you get him while he's reloading, you can easily kill him. But as you see, I don't need to take that stuff because I already have bullets. Now, I'm gonna show you where to get another weapon. It's like this weapon, but has a little bit more range, but is also weaker. Not making that up, it is actually weaker. I know how that sounds, but yeah. By the way, if you wait for this guy to go to attack you, and you just stand right here, he'll actually fall off the edge. Which is actually an easy way to kill him, because these enemies are probably going to one-shot you. Actually, I think it's more like a two-shot, maybe a one-shot. I'm standing right here waiting for him. He's gonna see me and just charge right at me. And we might be able to do this with that dude. No, it won't. Okay. Yeah, see, he's gonna see me and just start walking straight towards me. Or we could do exactly what we did not want to do. Go around right now. What if all those rats just tried to chase you? By the way, these enemies are weaker to fire. That was the interesting thing that you might want to know. It's a little thing, though. And move, or he can easily three-shot you. These guys do drop normally good equipment, so a lot of times I didn't really drop any equipment. Oh, you see, I just actually through here though. Yeah, there are a lot of times you could do those kind of cheap kills. Right now we are actually going for a set of gear, but if you drop down here, this guy normally has, I forgot what he had on him, but it's something really good, yeah. So, what you want to do here now is you want to give yourself some health, and then fall through. There would be a rat right here, and you need to kill him, or he will kill you. That's what all enemies are, to be honest. You kill them or they kill you. But there are enemies that you can start off by being their friends. And if you're their friend, don't attack them, because they will screw you. Come on. I know you want to go over here. What are you doing? What are you doing? God damn. No, my Molotovs went through him. He's so skinny. Yeah, but, I'm just simply just showing you that. That's basically all I wanted to show you. I was going until I died, to be honest. Now, if you went past him, or killed him, that little glowing white thing, that body would have gave you special hunter armor. It's actually better than the hunter armor you can start off with, to be honest. That is going to be the end of this. I'm actually going to upload another video in a matter of minutes. Or I could keep it with this, but that is the end of the video, guys. I guess I can show you, something else real quick. I'm gonna go grab my blood echoes back, though. You always want to do that. Right now, you can just run past all the enemies. It's quite stupid, but it is possible. It's actually quite easy, to be honest. Not at all. But right now what we're doing is we're simply just running past all the enemies here. They're gonna try to kill me. If they really could, they would definitely try to kill me. And, yeah. As you see, he's gonna shoot at you. Kinda wish you could actually sacrifice your levels for blood echoes. Like, how much it would cost to get to that level, you would sacrifice. But you'd also sacrifice what you spend so you could redo it. That's something they should have thought about doing. A getting back point system. Hello. Hurry up. Okay, I like how he shot me though I was like going right next to the gun. That was not realistic. Right now we're about to do something. These guys might attack you. This guy's going to try to attack you. Doesn't matter if he kills you. Alright, now it does. You don't want him to kill you. I'll show you a little something pretty cool. While you open doors, you're actually indestructible, but we're only opening that door to go over here and open this door. But we'll open that door after we open up this gate. And you get another shard. Shards are used to upgrade weapons. Now, when you start off, you can go through here. This is a shortcut. Now, I think these enemies will follow us. Oh, we just run right back. Now, there's that dude in the wheelchair. He's alive, by the way. Yeah, he will kill you. He's actually an elderly dude who holds a musket. There's actually one of him, like, with a Gatling gun, though. And it's just funny just seeing that. It's in the Old Hunters DLC. You can actually become an alien in it. It's part of a quest to become an alien, that thing. I think they're called brain scorchers, though. Yeah, you're not going over here, are you? That was much. Yeah, this is the best strategy, though. Wait for him to get over here, then just jump down and run towards you, and he dies. What? No. By the way, that does not normally happen. Oh, now we got like... that is a fun battle. Oh, that rat's what killed me? Okay, so now we gotta trick these guys into... You didn't even hit me, but sure, take that kill. Alright, say that. I can't do it. I'm dead. I just lost all that. Well, I mean, now you can see me being tormented by that armor. Yeah, I'm not that good at this game. I mean, if I had good weapons, yes. But I was just showing you the best weapon if you're wanting speed. The best weapon if you're wanting just straight up damage is going to obviously be the Hunter's Axe. It is by far the best damaging weapon in the game that you can start off with, or get in less than 5 minutes. Now, unless you can farm for unless you can kill that boss in like 2 minutes and also somehow have enough to buy that hammer and not done and have enough strength to actually lift the hammer, because you can't start off with that much strength. I think you can. I think it's like 14 to be honest. So choosing the right build would help. Trying to fix my headphones right now. Sorry. One of the little things, one of your ears fell off. But this is basically it. Guys, hope you liked. If you did, subscribe. There will be more videos coming out this week. There have actually already been, I think, 4 different videos this week, to be honest. And this is actually the 4th video. I think I have 5 videos on this channel. If you're curious about my old channel, the last video on it, I actually got deleted in the video before that. It was just me showing you what I could do on the phone, which wasn't that much. And that video, the video that I'm talking about, that got deleted. It got deleted from YouTube entirely. It said they were complaining about me copywriting music. That video, I actually still have recorded on my computer. So, if I really wanted to prove that I wasn't actually in any way breaking the rules, I could. Because, guess what? There was no music. There was no sound in the video. I don't know why, but my connection to the there was a glitch. I don't know how to explain it. Basically, there was a sound of the video because of a glitch that I fixed almost immediately after that. And then when I went to upload a video, it said you were signed out of Google. I'm like, wait, what? Why am I signed out of Google? Well, it actually said you've been banned from YouTube, something like that. It's been a while. It's been well over a year. I'm gonna end the video here though, guys. I'm gonna exit the game and I'm gonna turn off the video. I hope y'all liked, and if y'all didn't, I am so sorry for you. I was just trying to show you a good start, and that was basically it. Right now, all you're seeing is blue screen, but this is the outro. If you're a Tears Bullet channel, that is, it's called the Crazy Gamer Kid, or it's either the Gamer Kid or Kid Gamer. I forgot. It's probably gonna show an anonymous thing, but if it still shows my profile, it's gonna show the initials for it, and it's gonna be black and red. I did that with actually my phone. It was actually quite easy. But this is the video, guys. I hope y'all liked. Bye. Have fun.